下着でと書いてありまして。
ああ。じゃーん、水着着てきたしってなったからね。これなら余裕でしょ。五条くん
How big do you think the average anime girl's boobs are? Some may say that it depends on the anime, but my dress-up darling is definitely in the H-cup neighborhood. This anime takes the trophy for the ultimate waifu experience, where we delve into a world where sewing meets seduction, cosplay become an art form, and H-cups reign supreme. It's time to celebrate the birth of a true waifu legend. Cheers to my dress-up darling, an anime that proves there's no cup size too big when it comes to hot anime girls wearing costumes. Wakana Gojo, a timid yet deeply passionate Hina doll tailor, finds himself trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and seclusion due to his fear of ridicule. His immense passion for his craft compels him to withdraw from social interactions, fearing the judgment of others. However, everything changes one fateful day when Gojo crosses paths with Marin Kitagawa,
I'm so sorry, Maureen.
a popular classmate who possesses a charismatic aura. As fate would have it, Gojo finds himself assigned to cleaning duty after school, and it is during this time that Kitagawa unexpectedly appears. Their encounter sparks a conversation, during which she astutely advises Gojo to be honest about his genuine emotions and not hide behind a veil of insecurity. The impact of Kitagawa's words linger in Gojo's mind as he contemplates their significance later that evening. To his dismay, Gojo's sewing machine suddenly malfunctions, frustrating his attempts to continue his work. Seeking a solution, he confides in his grandfather, who suggests purchasing a new machine. In the midst of this predicament, a serendipitous turn of events occurs. The arrival of a new sewing machine coincides with Gojo's decision to utilize the one available in his school's sewing room. Just as Gojo is about to set the unfamiliar machine in motion, Kitagawa unexpectedly appears. In a moment that catches Gojo off guard, Kitagawa boldly sheds her own clothes, revealing a meticulously crafted cosplay outfit resembling a character from a video game she has been passionately working on. Initially caught off guard by the unexpected reveal, Gojo inadvertently criticizes Kitagawa's creation. However, her response is not one of anger or disappointment, but rather a request. Kitagawa humbly implores Gojo to undertake the challenge of creating a cosplay outfit for her.
You listening to me down there?
Yes!
Emphasizing the profound importance of the character Shizuku Kuroe to her identity and heart. Overwhelmed by the weight of this request, Gojo hesitates momentarily, aware of his lack of experience in crafting clothing for real people, yet a flicker of determination ignites within him as he gazes into Kitagawa's hopeful eyes. Gathering his courage, Gojo makes a heartfelt promise to assist her and gives his word that he will put forth his utmost effort. Kitagawa's face lights up with a mixture of joy and relief, her trust in Gojo reaffirmed. Before we continue, take a moment to answer the question of the day. What anime has the best art style and animation? Bonus points for best studio. Comment down below for a chance to be shouted out in a future video. Kitagawa, in an intriguing turn of events, expresses her ardent desire to embody Shizuku, an alluring female character hailing from the captivating world of Slippery Girls 2, an erotic video game. This revelation leaves Gojo in a state of bewilderment, unable to fathom her choice. However, undeterred by his confusion, Kitagawa proceeds to elucidate her belief that gender should not be a hindrance to pursuing activities one truly enjoys, a notion that Gojo readily acknowledges and concurs with. In an unexpected twist, the following day sees an enthusiastic Kitagawa making a surprising appearance at Gojo's shop, brimming with anticipation. Sensing a tinge of discomfort in Gojo's demeanor regarding the prospect of taking her measurements while she is unclothed, Kitagawa calmly dispels his concerns by confidently revealing that she had come prepared, clad in a sleek bathing suit. Astonishingly, she professes her lack of embarrassment in this unconventional attire choice, causing Gojo to set aside any impure thoughts that may have surfaced and approach the task at hand with a renewed professionalism. Though Gojo strives to maintain his focus, his efforts are somewhat hindered as he finds himself becoming increasingly flustered while measuring Kitagawa's bust and inseam. Despite the initial challenges, he perseveres with unwavering determination.
Did you just say something?
No, am I?
Until he successfully obtains the complete set of measurements required for the intricate cosplay. Seizing the opportunity, Gojo proceeds to inquire about any reference materials Kitagawa may have for Shizuku, prompting her to generously provide him with both titles from the Slippery Girls series, an invaluable resource for his research. The night before heading back to school, something quite steamy happened in Gojo's dreams. He had a vivid wet dream about Kitagawa. As the sun rises and school begins, Gojo cleverly dodges Kitagawa throughout the day, attempting to avoid any awkward encounters. But alas, Kitagawa, with her determined spirit, manages to track him down near the school entrance. With a glimmer of hope in her eyes, she proposes they embark on a shopping expedition to gather all the necessary materials for their outfits. However, Gojo, feeling hesitant and unsure, reluctantly declines her invitation. Yet fate seems to have different plans. Just as Gojo thought he could escape, Kitagawa appears once again, unyielding in her pursuit. Curiosity piqued, she gently prods him, urging him to reveal the reason behind his sudden evasiveness. In a moment of vulnerability, Gojo finally opens up and explains his true motivations for leaving. His low self-esteem weighs heavily upon him, casting a shadow over his interactions with others. Sensing his inner turmoil, Kitagawa offers solace, assuring him that they are indeed friends and that his worth extends far beyond his self-perceived flaws. With their hearts now connected on a deeper level, they embark on a shopping spree, bouncing from one store to another. Their laughter echoes through the bustling streets as they search for the perfect items to complete their envisioned cosplay outfits. Hours pass in a whirlwind of excitement and shared adventures. As evening descends, their rumbling stomachs remind them of a pressing matter: dinner. They settle on a cozy ramen shop, blissfully unaware of the chaos they are about to unleash. Lost in their own world, they dive into a passionate discussion about their beloved Slippery Girls games, inadvertently causing a stir among the other customers. Some are amused, others baffled, but the twinkle in their eyes reveals a genuine bond shared between Gojo and Kitagawa. With satisfied bellies and content smiles, they take a leisurely stroll back home. In the quiet solitude of the night, Gojo confides in Kitagawa, sharing a secret about his line of work. He reveals that his words of admiration, such as beautiful or pretty, hold a deeper significance. He can only utter them when he genuinely means it, a testament to the sincerity that dwells within him. The end of the evening draws near, and they stand at the crossroads of their paths, preparing to bid each other farewell. In a fleeting moment, Kitagawa mentions an upcoming cosplay event scheduled in a mere 2 weeks. Time suddenly becomes a scarce resource, causing Gojo's heart to race with worry. How will he manage to bring his grand vision to life in such a limited span? Now the next cosplay event is in 2 weeks, Gojo becomes stressed. When he heads home, his grandfather falls over after seeing one of the contents in Gojo's bag as it fell out. As such, Gojo takes him to the hospital, where his cousin Miori joins him. At school, Gojo explains what happened to Kitagawa. Genuinely worried, she tells him she wants to help him in any way possible, so they exchange their contact information. Thanks to all the tasks he had to do, an exhausted Gojo becomes distraught until he remembers a conversation he had with his grandfather, which reinvigorates him. The next day, Gojo tells Kitagawa he finished the outfit, much to her surprise. When she admits she did not clearly convey the situation to him, Gojo is relieved to know he still has time to complete the outfit. However, Kitagawa breaks down crying and apologizes profusely. Gojo manages to calm her down by telling her it will be worth it if she is happy with the outfit. When Kitagawa puts it on, she is immensely pleased with the results.
I mean, check out the bounce factor, dang!
Kitagawa eagerly asks Gojo to snap some shots of her, bubbling with excitement. As he obliges, he encourages her to channel her inner Shizuku for the camera. Satisfied with the results, Kitagawa promptly shares the pictures on social media. Bursting with enthusiasm, she informs Gojo about their plan to attend a cosplay event the next day. Arriving at the event, Kitagawa's elation knows no bounds.
She's so cute! Her rack is ginormous!
While Gojo remains more composed. As Kitagawa revels in the joy of being approached by numerous attendees for photos, Gojo quietly ponders if this could be their final hangout, having fulfilled his promise. Eventually they reunite, and Kitagawa confides in Gojo about the discomfort caused by her outfit due to the scorching heat. Seeking respite, they retreat indoors to cool down and ease her stress.
Those special bras are hardcore.
With spirits lifted, Kitagawa proposes a final visit to the plaza before they depart, where she encounters a lady who had earlier requested a photo with her. As they make their way home, Kitagawa eagerly inquires about their next cosplay project, bringing a sense of relief to Gojo. In his drowsy state, Gojo manages to compliment her beauty, leaving Kitagawa awestruck as she recalls his previous remarks on the matter. Before we continue, let's take a moment to shout out Leighton Hokothi, who commented on our Rent a Girlfriend video. Goku is my favourite anime protagonist because he's just to op in the anime, bro. Goku solos the universe. Gojo's grandfather returns home, only to be utterly shocked by the sight of Gojo and Kitagawa hanging out together. However, once they clarify the situation, something unexpected happens. Kitagawa realizes that she has developed feelings for Gojo. As they gather for dinner, Kitagawa opens up about her family situation and even shares some peculiar eating habits, leaving Gojo and his grandfather amazed. The following day, a heavy downpour brings a young girl to the shop's doorstep. Gojo's grandfather kindly invites her inside, leading to an initially awkward encounter and a series of misunderstandings between the girl, Sejuna Inui, and Gojo. Eventually, Sejuna reveals her true identity as Juju, the talented cosplayer Kitagawa had previously mentioned. In the midst of conversation, Juju expresses her longing to cosplay as Shion Nikaido, a character from the beloved anime Flower Princess Blaze, which happens to be Kitagawa's favourite too. Curiosity piqued, Juju questions Kitagawa's reluctance to cosplay as Shion, to which Kitagawa responds that their physiques don't quite align. This revelation earns Kitagawa immense respect from Juju as a cosplayer. As their discussion unfolds, Kitagawa's awe of Juju grows stronger, overwhelmed by her presence. Before leaving, Juju musters the courage to ask Gojo for his contact information, only to realize that he and Kitagawa are not romantically involved after all. Is this a relief for Juju? Will there be a romantic rival for our boy Gojo? Find out on our next recap of My Dress Up Darling. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more anime recaps like this.